Two-way Tuesday, two-way Tuesday, two-way Tuesday. It's here, it's cold, it's wet, it's rainy. It is Two-Way Tuesday for February 11th, 2020. Big shout out first and foremost to our two new guys. Both Clay and Chris have started. They're working. I'm going to be doing some ride-alongs this week to make sure that they're up to speed. Super excited to make sure that they are acclimated and ready to go before we really put them out there. So make sure if you see them in the office, maybe you see them in the group text, say hey, because certainly welcome them to the team. We're going to be doing the changes to all like the routing probably later on this week. So please bear with me. There are going to be a couple of days, and I'll be sure to let you know when I actually make the change to change the zones. Our routing will probably get screwy for a couple of days because it will be in between. So do bear with me. I'm going to try and do that this week though, and I will be sure to put that in the group text when I do. But first and foremost, I want to make sure both Clay and Chris are comfortable taking those areas before we just put them out there. Cool. There are some key messages on the hub, some AAA Oscars, some video you can watch. I don't know if it's from Road Service or what, but I have not checked it out yet, but I will today because it's Two-Way Tuesday, and that's important that we communicate those messages. We've also got some community impact stuff going on with the Vegas Golden Knights. I guess our AAA insurance partners up in Vegas partnered with Chance, their mascot, which I think is pretty cool just in sports marketing in general. As you know, I was in Boston over the weekend. I went and watched, unfortunately, the Coyotes lose to the Bruins. But the reason I bring this up, and as it relates to sports marketing, I have pictures of a ton of AAA banners, some advertisements that were going on during the game, kind of around outsmarting life, which I thought was really, really cool. So I'm curious to get your take on sports marketing. Do you think it works? That's a big thing for me. With regards to not necessarily marketing, but more communication, and this is the one. If there's one big thing I want your feedback on this week in the group chat, it's around the email notifications that we're now sending out to our customers. I want to make sure you're comfortable with the messaging that's in there because it's sent on our behalf, but you're going to have to speak to it when you get out there. So what do I mean by that? Well, I sent you the demo, the test one that we actually sent out to our customers yesterday to your email. Make sure you check that, read over it. Let me know what you think. And you don't have to say, oh my gosh, it's great. I want your honest feedback if that's something you're comfortable with. The one thing that we did add that is not in the email that I sent you is that the technician is going to be calling prior to service. And I think that's exactly how we left it, because I don't care if you do all of your call aheads in the morning, if you call your mornings in the morning, your afternoons in the early afternoon, as long as we're communicating. We have to communicate with customers because if we don't communicate with them, as we know, they communicate with us. And when they call the call center, they call a special request line, they talk to the office who calls you. We create this big circle of communication we don't need. So my point for bringing that all up is make sure you're comfortable with the messaging in the email and let me know if you have any feedback. If you don't, that's okay. But respond in the Two-Way Tuesday or in the group chat with, nope, I don't have anything. That's totally cool. But we need to make sure we've got that dialogue open because it's really, really important to me that I communicate with you guys and that you communicate back with me on a weekly basis because I don't see you guys on the regular. So that is the one big takeaway from today. Again, welcome to both Chris and Clay. Welcome to the team. But let's go see what we can do as far as getting some work done in the rain today. Do those call aheads. Try and coordinate any cover, and we'll go from there. Cool. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good day and a good week. I'll talk to you later. Peace.